Released in 1990 by long-defunct Saddle Tramp Pictures, From Cheyenne to Memphis is affectionately described by paunchy middle-aged men with elaborate sideburns as the great lost Elvis movie, even though it was made more than a decade after Presley's demise. The movie chronicles the trials and tribulations of Scotty Moore, a Cheyenne bowling alley operator and lifelong Elvis fan who just happens to share the name of the King's legendary guitarist. Scotty's life falls apart when his wife takes off with a seductive Elvis impersonator performing at the bar next door to Scotty's bowling alley. The distraught husband hits the road in his pickup truck and tries to track down his runaway wife and her lover, but his pursuit is futile and he soon finds himself driving aimlessly across the western plain. With only a deck of cards and a nostalgic mixtape for company, he wallows in self-pity until one fateful night when he stays at the Heartbreak Hotel in Joplin, Missouri. Just as he empties his bottle of Jack Daniels, an apparition of Elvis appears and drawls, "When your heart gets weary, time to sing a song," a line from the theme song of Follow That Dream, the Elvis movie Scotty and his wife saw on their very first date. Just before he hits rock bottom, heartbroken Scotty is inspired to try something he has never attempted before: write the lyrics to a song that will help him recapture the affections of his wayward wife. Pulling out all the stops, he vows to track down his famous namesake and convince him to put the lyrics to music. With renewed determination, Scotty Moore pulls out of Joplin the next morning to go looking for the other Scotty Moore. What better place to start his search than Graceland? Looking at that big old moon jogs my memory. I wonder if you're looking too, wherever you may be. I'm on my way to Graceland now, in Memphis, Tennessee, while looking at that big old moon that shone for you and me. The King died many years ago, oh how we cried that night. And although time goes rolling by, his star keeps burning bright. I've got my blue suede shoes right here, and dime store good luck charm, and your name still tattooed on my bowling alley arm. Cheyenne to Memphis, get word to Elvis. Cheyenne to Memphis, get word to Elvis. I drove through Kansas yesterday and thought of Dorothy. Would she have been an Elvis fan? Well, I guess most probably. And what about the Lion, Tin Man, and Old Scarecrow? I bet they would have clapped and stomped and called out, "Go Cat, go." This mixtape that I made for you right after we first met reminds me of our happy times, too precious to forget. We danced to every Elvis song, the fast ones and the slow, and made out when his movies played at the long-gone drive-in show. Cheyenne to Memphis, get word to Elvis. Cheyenne to Memphis, get word to Elvis. I reached Joplin late last night and stopped in for a spell. I checked into room 42 at Heartbreak Hotel. I sat up watching Jailhouse Rock on pay-per-view TV, but that didn't help me understand why you walked out on me. Now I'm so lonesome here tonight, and I know that you don't care. I'm in this room all by myself, just playing solitaire. And every time a queen turns up, my heart fills with despair. And every time a king turns up, I hear the Jordanaires. Cheyenne to Memphis, get word to Elvis. Cheyenne to Memphis, get word to Elvis. If I could only turn back time, I'd change your point of view, and you'd be loving me tonight instead of you-know-who. I never thought I'd see the day that you would up and leave. I still wear my broken heart so proudly on my sleeve. And when I get to Memphis, dear, here's what I plan to do. Find a band and play this song I wrote today for you, to say how much I miss you ever since you went astray, and I will go on loving you until my dying day. Cheyenne to Memphis, get word to Elvis. Cheyenne to Memphis, get word to Elvis.